Yo, back with another video, man. So I want to talk to y'all about wet dreams, the truth about wet dreams, and why you shouldn't be worrying about when these happen. You should not sweat it. You shouldn't be tripping about it. If you do wake up, your shorts are feeling wet, your boxers are feeling wet, you already know what happened. You already know what took place last night. Y'all know the deal. A wet dream happened. And a lot of people think, well, a wet dream is, relapse. You're relapsed during your sleep. You know what I mean? Your streak is over and stuff. You feel sluggish. You feel tired. You feel like you can't get up. You feel fatigued. You feel tired and stuff early in the morning. Let me just tell y'all this right now. Do not put energy on a wet dream. Because the more energy you put on a wet dream, and the more you look at like inexplicit content, the more you tease yourself of, looking at porn and stuff. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I know from experience. I know because I learned my lesson. A bunch of times, actually. A bunch of times I learned my damn lesson. They're just not going to have a big impact on your streak or on your no fap journey, your semen retention journey. It's not going to have a big impact. People think it's, a wet dream is a relapse. It's not a relapse. How can it be, answer me this question. How can it be a relapse if you were not consciously aware of what you were doing? Because when you're asleep, you are not conscious of what you're doing, right? You have no conscious when you're sleeping. So how can you be aware of what you're doing in your sleep? You know what I mean? So like, you would have to be consciously awake to relapse, to masturbate. You know what I'm saying? But wet dreams, man, all it is, man, is you probably entertained, that sexual demon, right? You entertain some spirits that, demons that want to see you relapse. They want to see you go back to your old self, right? It's just another way from the devil, another tactic from the devil to make you feel shameful and make you think to believe that you actually relapsed, but in reality, you were asleep the entire time. You were not aware of what you were actually doing. So when people say a wet dream is a relapse, I don't believe that. It's bullshit. Because you would have to be awake to masturbate, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be awake. So I just want to debunk this whole wet dream thing once and for all, because really, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It's something that happens when, you're in the earliest stages of nofap and retention. Okay, it's normal. But it's going to happen a lot less on this journey, when you're abstinent, right? When you're abstinent from artificial stimulation, you're abstinent from masturbation overall, you will not go through any wet dreams the longer you go into this, right? But all it really comes down to when it pertains to wet dreams is entertaining those sexual demons that are wanting you to relapse, basically. So yeah, don't trip over a wet dream, because it's not worth it. Get up out of your bed, take a cold shower, decipher any negative energy off from your body. You know what I'm saying? Get your day started the right way with exercise, lots of water, meditation, a breathing exercise, whatever. Get your day started right. Clean your room, make up your bed, you know, get your hygiene in order and stuff like that. You be good. You know what I'm saying? Don't sweat the wet dreams, because obviously it's just another, you know, tactic from the devil to make you feel shameful, right? And I can attest to feeling shameful when having a wet dream. Like at first, when I was having a couple wet dreams early on, yeah, I felt a little guilty. I felt a little shame. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys felt that way, guilt and shame. But just know, okay, it's temporary. It's not going to happen all the time. You know what I mean? It's not going to happen a lot. But when it does happen, just know it is not, it's not a relapse. All right? It's not a relapse. Because like I said, you need to be consciously awake in order to relapse. So with that being said, just hope that, you know, this gave y'all a lot of clarity of, you know, having wet dreams and dealing with them properly. You know, it's really not a lot to deal with when it comes to wet dreams. Like at this point, bro, they really don't matter. You know, they really don't matter. So with that being said, man, thank y'all for watching the video. Like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'm out, man. God bless.